We've got some great news about Stewart Friesen, as well as an update on some other injuries that he suffered during that horrific wreck as part of the Super Dirt Car Series race at Autodrome Drummond last week. Roll this up over at stockcarreport.com. You can find the link in the description below. First off, the good news is that Stewart Friesen was released from a hospital in New York after undergoing successful surgery and is now recovering at home before beginning physical therapy. Stewart's wife, Jessica, shared the update over on Facebook and on X as well. She said, "We are thrilled to be reunited at home as Stewart has been released from the hospital. It has been a long 9 days for our family. Stewart continues to be in pain as he recovers, but we are very happy to have him at home to recoup before we start the physical therapy process." She also shared a number of photos of Friesen and her and their family being at home. Here's one of him greeting his son in the truck as it appears he's just gotten to the house. And then obviously it looks like they have a hospital bed that they put in the house potentially, and they're there enjoying some family time together. And then obviously some balloons there that say welcome home. So fantastic news there that he has been released from the hospital and is now recovering with his family at home. That is amazing news. God works wonders. God is great. So all glory to him there, and that he has guided the surgeon's hands and has got Stewart back home with his family after that absolutely horrific wreck. She then obviously thanked the team at Albany Medical Center where he was being treated, and saying especially the trauma team for their incredible work. She then went on to share exactly what happened, and then also revealed some other injuries that he suffered from the wreck. She says the procedures to reconstruct his shattered pelvis and his right leg tibia and fibula went smoothly. He has some extra plates, screws, rods, and pins, as well as a fractured C7 and fractured left hip. But we are thankful to finally be on the other side of these injuries and on the road to recovery. So we didn't know about the fractured C7, which is a spinal injury, and then the fractured left hip. We didn't. Those are new injuries there that we didn't know about. So obviously a long road ahead of Stewart Friesen for the road to recovery, but he is on the right side, as she says there. So it's still good news, but obviously it's probably going to take a little bit longer than what we even thought, given the fact that he has even more injuries here. And obviously you can see he's in that neck brace, likely due to that fractured C7 there, with that spinal injury. She then continues saying, "We also want to thank the race fans for their continued support. Your purchases of racing merchandise at 1ZTs has been astounding, and we cannot thank you enough. We will provide updates as Stewart continues his recovery and look forward to seeing you all back at the track." If you don't know what happened, Friesen was injured during a Super Dirt Car Series race at Autodrome Drummond in Quebec following a restart on lap 16. Friesen started in fourth and immediately went to the high side. Going down the backstretch, he found himself at the top of three and ran out of racetrack. Friesen slipped off the top of the track, and when he attempted to come back on, going into turn 3, he clipped the outside wall and flipped upside down. His car then landed like a skateboard on the outside wall and exploded into flames. The car then corkscrewed off the wall and back onto the track. As it was about to land on its roof, he was struck by another driver before eventually coming to a stop. We can take a look at this right here.
Friesen trying to get a run on the outside of the as they go up into turn number 1 and 2. We'll see if Friesen has anything forward. Here's Darren Hebert going to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Hebert to the inside of the 54. Bernard sends Stewart Friesen up and over in turn number 3 and 4. Red flag is out on the speedway.
So just an absolutely brutal wreck there. It is truly amazing that he is now at home with his family and is recovering after that wreck. I mean, it's truly horrific. But given the extent of his injuries, Friesen will not be competing in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series for the rest of the year. Christopher Bell will fill in for Friesen this upcoming weekend at Watkins Glen International. And then Caden Honeycutt will pilot the truck for the remainder of the season after departing from Nice Motorsports earlier this week. So that is your latest on Stewart Friesen. We will continue to pray for him. Obviously, those other injuries we did not know of that he is going to have to recover from. So he still needs lots of prayers as he goes on this path to recovery so he can get back in the car, in the truck, sooner rather than later. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.